Hey, I'm Brittany Bryden, and today we're going to do a short class that will open up your hips as well as getting some mobility through your spine. You don't need any props, you just need a little bit of space, and let's get going. So we're going to start off on our backs. Laying down on your back, bring both knees in towards your chest. Just have the hands below your knees and just start to rock gently side to side. And keeping your right knee in, send your left leg long, press your heel down onto the floor. Both hands will then come below your right knee and start to do some circles to your right hip, just exploring in different directions. Keeping the right hand below the knee, take your left arm out to the left side. Guide your right knee out to the right and draw your knee towards your right shoulder. Pass your knee over into your left hand, come into a twist. So take your knee over to the left and reach your right arm out to the right side. Ooh, I just got a good pop. We'll do that again. Take your knee into the right hand, open up to the right. Pass your knee to the left hand and twist, reaching your right arm out to the right side. One more. Take your knee into the right hand, open up. Pass in front of the body, take your knee to the left. Then you're on your back and interlace your hands behind your right hamstring. Straighten your leg up towards the ceiling and then point your foot at the top. Flex your foot, bend the knee, bring your heel in towards your right hamstring. Straighten the leg and point your foot. Flex the foot, bend the knee, heel comes in. Straighten the leg. So you're going to do a few more. Each time you straighten the leg, you can start to walk your hands higher up towards your foot. Last time. Figure 4, flex your right foot, place your foot on top of the left thigh, and set your left foot down on the floor. Take your arms out into a T shape, keeping both shoulder blades on the ground. Let your legs fall to the left. Tapping your left knee and right foot to the floor. Then legs come through center, and take your knees over to the right. Just doing these nice figure 4 rocks. Over to the left. And as you do this, you're trying to keep both shoulder blades on the ground the whole time. And then back over to the right. And then bring your legs through center. Take your left foot off the ground and interlace your hands either behind your left hamstring or reach around for your shin. Bring your left thigh in towards you. You're guiding your right knee out towards the right side. Bring both feet to the mat, hip distance apart. Hands on the floor, framing your hips. Pressing down through your feet, begin to tuck your pelvis under slightly. Drive down through your heels, lift your hips up for bridge. Then nice and slow, you're gonna roll down through your spine for 4. Glutes will land last. 3, 2, 1. Do that again. Begin to tuck your pelvis under. Drive your feet in the floor, lift your hips up, bridge. Then rolling down through your spine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your right leg long, press your right heel down, left knee into your chest. Both hands start below the knee and start to do some circles to your hip. Left hand stays below the knee, right arm out to the right side. Take your knee out to the left and guide your knee towards your left shoulder. Pass the knee over to your right hand and twist. So taking your your knee over to the right, left arm out. Knee back in your left hand, open up. Pass your knee over to the right hand, twist, reaching your left arm out to the left side. One more time. Open up. Then pass over to the right. You're on your back. Interlace your hands behind the left hamstring. Straighten the leg up towards the ceiling. Point your foot at the top. Flex your foot, bend the knee, heel comes in. Straighten the leg, point. Flex the foot and bend. Do a couple more on your own. And you have that option to continue to walk your hands up towards your foot. Last time. Flexing your left foot, place your foot on top of the right thigh. Set your right foot down on the ground. You're in figure 4, arms are out to the side into a T shape. Legs are falling to the right, keeping both shoulder blades connected to the floor. Legs through center. Taking your legs over to the left. Again, take your legs over to the right. And take your legs over to the left. And bring yourself back onto your back. Right thigh comes in towards you, hands reach through for your right hamstring or your shin. Trying to keep your pelvis connected to the floor. Both feet on the mat, hip distance apart. Hands on the ground, frame your hips. Bridge, lift your hips up. This time stay up at the top. Optional, walk your shoulder blades underneath you. If it's available, interlace your hands, palms pressed together, and ground the arms into the floor. So make sure you're not just driving up through your low back. Keep the engagement through your glutes. Release the hands, roll down through your spine. Glutes will land last. Straighten the legs, take your arms up and over the head. Pull your hands away from the feet like you're taking a big body stretch. Left heel is going to the left corner of your mat. Right leg crossing over top of the left, hook your feet. Left hand is reaching for your right wrist and pull your upper body to the left side. In the side bend, as we stay here, when you inhale, think about really breathing into the right side of the ribs. Create some space. When you exhale, try to reach over to the left a bit more. Changing sides, right heel to the right corner. Left leg is crossing over top. Right hand for your left wrist and pull your upper body to the right. Throughout the day, we have this tendency to really collapse into the sides of the body. So let's counter that. Get some breath into the side of the ribs. And then bring yourself back to center. Bend your knees, set your feet down on the ground wider than hip distance and take your arms out into a T shape. Begin to let your knees rock side to side. Next time your knees fall to the left, leave them in the shape that they fall in. Your right hand's gonna draw along your chest, along your left arms. You're rolling and you're trying to reach your right hand past your left hand. Then draw your right hand along the arm, across the chest, and open back up to go to the other side. Your knees will go to the right. Roll to your right hip, left arm's drawing along the chest, along the arm, try to reach past your hand. Bring the hand along the arm, across the chest, and open up. Continue to go side to side, and you can play around with it. So you can keep the T shape, or you can bring your arms more into a V shape. See how that movement feels through the hips and the spine. One more each side. When you finish the second side, you're on your back, bring both knees in towards your chest. Hands below the knees, lift your chest towards your thighs so you're flexing through your spine. Start to rock up and down. So start off small, then get a little bit bigger each time. On your fifth rock, you're gonna come all the way up, set your feet down on the ground, a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Hands below your knees, we'll move through some cat-cows here. Pull your chest through, take the gaze up, and then round, bring your chin in towards the chest. Pull away from your thighs. We'll do that again. Bring your chest forwards. Take the gaze up. Round. Bring yourself back to center. Take your right hand on the floor behind you. Fingers face back. Reverse tabletop. Lift the hips. Reach your left arm up and take your arm back. Lower down to the ground. Switching sides. Left hand on the floor behind you. Fingers face back. Lift the hips. Reach your right arm up and back. Continue to go side to side and play around with it. So you can start to do maybe bigger circles for the arms, make it more of a back bend, less of a back bend. And one more each side. Finishing on the left. Then you'll sweep the legs around and make your way into a tabletop. Hands shoulder distance apart, knees hip distance apart. Chest comes forwards, tailbone up. Round, push away from the floor. Keep the round, send your hips back into a hovering child's pose. Your butt's just gonna hover over top of your heels. And pull your chest forward, send the tailbone up. Round, push away, really keep the round and send your hips back. One more time, inhale, chest comes forwards. Exhale, round, send the hips back, child's pose. You can take your knees wide or bring your knees closer together. Start to shift your hips side to side. Take your hips to the right, leave them there, walk your hands as far to the left as you can go. Option, place your right hand on top of the left hand. Walk your hands over to the right. Left hand on top of the right hand and hips over to the left. Bring your hands back to center. Rolling forwards in a table, tuck your toes under, downward dog, pick your hips up and back. Walk your legs out. Bend one knee, straighten the other, shifting side to side. Looking to your hands, walk your feet forwards. Your feet will land to the outside of the hands. Turn your feet out slightly for a Malasana squat. Lower the hips down, bring your hands together in prayer and lift the chest up. So you can play around with the distance. You might prefer a shorter stance or a wider stance. You can also sit on a few blocks. The arms are to the inside of the legs. Actively press your arms into the legs as you pull your chest through. Set your hands down onto the floor. Lift your hips up and turn your feet to face forwards. You're in a forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Take a big step back with your right leg. Wiggle the right toes back. You might have to walk your left foot forward, so your left foot's on the outside of the left hand. Keep pressing the back of the right knee to the ceiling and rock your hips forwards and backwards. Set your right knee down to the ground. Turn your right toes to face the left side. Open the hips up to the right. Leave your left hand on the ground and take your right hand behind the back of your head. Open the chest to the right. Send your elbow up towards the ceiling. Then close, tap your elbows. Inhale, open, send the right elbow up. Then exhale, close and tap. Inhale, open, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Then take your right hand to reach to the front. Your bicep will frame the ear. Look underneath the arm and feel the long line from your right fingertips to the right hip bone. Set your right hand down on the floor. Pivot to the front. Tuck your right toes under. Pick up your back knee. Easy twist. Take your left arm up towards the ceiling. Set your hand back down to the inside of the left foot. Push off your back foot and step forwards, coming back into Malasana. Turn your feet out slightly, lower the hips, hands in prayer. You can rock side to side. And hips down, hips up, turn your feet to face forwards, fold over top of the legs. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Take a big step back with your left leg. Make sure the stance is nice and long, wiggle it back. Right hand is on the floor, inside of the right foot. You're rocking your hips forwards and backwards. You can do some circles. Left knee lowers to the ground. Left toes turn to face the right side. Open the hips out to the left. Right arm's actively pressing on the inside of the right leg and take your left hand behind the head. Open the chest to the left, elbow up towards the ceiling. Then tap your elbows and close off. Open up to the left. Tap. Open, reach your left arm up. Take your arm to reach the front, bicep just above the ear, looking underneath the arm up to the ceiling. So your left hand down to the ground, square your hips off to the front, tuck your left toes under, pick up your back knee. Easy twist, take your right arm up towards the ceiling. As you reach your arm up, open up a bit more through the chest, take your arm back slightly. So your right hand back to the floor, inside of the right foot, and step back into downward dog. You can walk the legs out again. Lower down to your knees. Child's pose. You can keep your arms forwards or take your arms back and let your shoulders round in. Roll up through your spine so you're sitting on the heels. Lift your chest up. And turn to face the long edge of your mat. So you're going to sit down on your butt. Turn to face the long edge. Hands are on the floor behind you, feet wider than hip distance. Try to sit up nice and tall and let your knees just rock side to side so you're moving through internal and external rotation at the hip. And we're trying not to round and lean back. So eventually maybe you take a hand away or both. Think crown of the head to the ceiling. The next time that your right leg is forwards, fold forwards over top of the right leg. So actively press the right leg down onto the floor. Your left knee can either be bent, knee in line with the hip, or you can start to angle it back a little bit. Maybe you straighten the leg and come into your full pigeon. Just find the variation that works for you. You can always elevate the hip. If you have a pillow or something close by, you can place it underneath your right glute. Lifting your chest up. And before you do the other side, again, move through some hip switches. And then we're going to turn to face your left leg, folding down. And up to you what you do with your back leg. Lifting your chest up, you're facing the back of your mat. Swing your legs forwards and lower yourself down to your back. Feet together, knees open, reclined butterfly. You can play around with your feet being closer to the midline or further away. Just depends on how it feels for the hip flexors. You can either rest your hands on your belly or you can relax your arms up and over the head. If it's uncomfortable for the hips and you have those pillows nearby, you can slide them underneath the knees for a little bit of support. Relax around the face. Big inhales, long exhales. Bring your knees into center. Wrap your arms around your shins. Lift your chest towards your thighs. Give yourself a big hug. Pick your head up. And then let it go. Taking your legs long, dropping your arms down on the floor. So I always want to encourage you to take a few moments of stillness before you leave your mat. Stay here for as long as you need today. It was an honor to guide you through your practice, and I look forward to moving with you again real soon. Be humble, always be kind. Thank you so much. Namaste.